Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping Tactical Nut here, and today we're going to be talking about the XLounger, so stay tuned. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so what is the XLounger? Well, basically what this is like an inflatable couch that you can carry with you either camping or out to the beach, just in your backyard, anywhere where you want to relax basically. There's a couple different ways in which you can fill it. If you can see here, it does have some picture examples of what you can do, but you can either take it, open it up at one end and run around, or hold it into a really good breeze and fill it up with air that way, or you could use, like this one has an included air pump. Now to show you what comes in the box, first off you get the XLounger itself. No, sorry, dropping stuff. And it comes in this nice drawstring bag that you could wear as a backpack. So this way, if you're headed to the beach or anything like that, anywhere you're going to walk to a specific area, by a lake, river, anything like that, you can carry it with you on your back. And it's good, lightweight, good durable material that it's made out of. Comes in very handy. I do like that. Does have a roll of tape that comes in case you get any punctures or tears. And actually, one other thing that I'm going to show you in a little bit, you also have the air pump, which does have a rechargeable battery through a USB port. And I will say that after using it multiple times, this does fill it up from completely empty to completely full about 2 to 3 times. But usually I find a way, I'll put some air into it first and then just use that to kind of top it off, and that works really well. You do get a USB plug or a cord with it, and then of course, and you will need these, I will show you, little tabs to add to the end of the pump so that it makes it easier to put it into the hole to fill it up, and one of these as well. Also comes with a stake, because there is a little tab on the back of which you can stake this down so you don't have to worry about it blowing away. And these two things, of which I'm still not sure what they do because I didn't use them, but I'm sure there is definitely a use for it. Alright, now what I'll show you before I set it up, because I'll do that in just a minute, I'll kind of go over what it looks like before you inflate it. Right here you do have sort of like that dry bag setup that you see with a lot of camping and outdoor gear. The buckle here, unroll it a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right out the gate, just so it makes it a little bit easier for you. When you open it up, as you see here, it does have like a seam right here and then 2 big sections. You can hold this over your head and run around, or like I said, if there's a really good breeze, it forces the air in here, then you would take it, roll it up. I think it says 3 times, but I've been doing it 4. And then just snap it, and of course that's going to trap the air in. This is a really good buckle, really good nylon straps here to hold it on. But in the beginning, just so you know, it was losing air a little faster than what I would have liked. So what I did is I just used this included tape, because there's a whole bunch of it. And this is the only criticism I had of it out of the uses that I did with it. I took the tape and I basically just ran it along that seam, and I did it on both sides just to be extra sure, right? And after that, 0 issues with it losing air, well, within any period of time of which I was using it and laying on it. Now I did leave it inflated overnight, came back in the morning, it was still full, so it does hold air sitting on its own for a really long time. Laying on it over time, of course, I think that's the case with any of these XLoungers. They do slowly lose it over time, but like I said, I really stopped it just by doing this, and so that would be probably my only recommendation to the company. Either go ahead and tape it before you send it out, because there's still, I mean, that's a lot of tape to have left over, so you would still have plenty of tape to use to save for any punctures or tears that may happen. As you can see, and you'll see this all better in just a minute once I do set it up. You do have XLounger written on this side, and on the other, you have 2 convenient pocket. Oh, sorry about that. 2 convenient pockets, perfect for sitting cell phone, maybe a thin like paperback book or something like that that you want to read while you are out, but definitely good and convenient for storing small gear while you're relaxing. All right, now what I'm going to do is come back out in the yard, inflate this, and then bring you back so you can see what it looks like when it's fully inflated and show you kind of how comfortable this thing is. All right, get back to you in a second. All right, so there was just a slight breeze, so I was able to put some air in it rather quickly. I didn't think about it. I was just going to do just the air pump, and I didn't want to waste a bunch of time if you watching this thing inflate. But put the little caps on, look it in here. If you're filling it up from flat, the initial part of filling it up does take a few minutes, or it takes about 2 minutes. But once you have some air in it, it doesn't take very long at all. So this is kind of what I recommend. If you have the pump, keep it charged. It doesn't take very long to charge the battery, but like I said, it does last about 2 or 3 complete fills from empty. But this just makes it a whole lot easier, especially if you're out on the beach or something like that and there's not much of a breeze, or even if you're out camping. This is a good way to fill it up and still get other stuff done. So once it finishes filling up, I'll get right. All right, so this is what it looks like when it's full. This took about 3 to 4 minutes, I believe that it was. And as you can see, hopefully, I did stake it down because it was kind of funny while I was filling it up. A big gust of wind came and took it right out of my hands and started carrying it off. So staked it down, so as the breeze comes, you're still going to be good. But for laying on it, I gotta say, this thing is comfortable. Just like floating on a big air mattress on the pool or the ocean, something like that. And I gotta say, I had a pretty good nap in Uwharrie National Forest while I was out camping out there. This thing is really comfortable. I'll give you a look around it. Just so you'll see the looks of it. Of course, there's your XLounger logo. You have this mesh piece that goes through the middle. Back here is your valve for filling it up. There's your stake in the ground that holds it. If you're obviously in a windy area, I highly recommend staking it down before you fill it up, or you won't have what I just had happen a second ago and have it fly off on you. Your side pockets, you have 2 different sizes. This is where I would say, like, this is great for your cell phone. This would be good for a small book or something like that, magazine, so that you can have some reading materials while you're laying down and getting up. And then, of course, down on this side is where you have it wrapped and buckled. So, all in all, I gotta say, I was really impressed. I know there's different versions of these out on the internet, and I've seen some mixed reviews on different ones. And this one, I have to say, the fact that it comes with a pump is a huge selling point for me. I think it would be with a lot of people, because that way, in case you get to somewhere and there's not a breeze, because I have seen videos of people just running around like crazy trying to get it full, because there's not enough of a breeze outside. This completely takes that out of the equation. And since you can fill it up multiple times under one charge, that's a huge benefit. If you're also the type of person like I am and you have a portable power bank, you can still recharge the battery from that. And then, you know, if you had a multi-day trip, you can fill it back up at your hotel or campsite, something like that, and have a lot of relaxing fun. Now, the only thing I would say about this to not do with it, don't jump on it. Don't have your kids jump on it. Don't flop down on it. You know, just sit down like you naturally would on something and lay back, because I don't think any of them out there are designed as bouncy houses. And so that way you don't have to worry about popping any of them. But yeah, highly recommend this, guys. Definitely give it a check. I'll put links in the description below where you can get it. Just in full disclosure, this was sent to me by them to test out, and I couldn't be more happy with having this opportunity, because I've looked at these for a while but was kind of on the fence if I wanted one or not. But now that I've tested it out, this is definitely a great purchase. I think you would definitely enjoy it, especially if you don't like laying on the ground. Now, like I said, I'll just give you another look this way. I mean, definitely a good option for anyone. There's so many uses for this, so many places you can go. I might even try this as a raft in the pool. If it does, or when I do, I will film it and I'll put that in a different video, because I think that would be just a cool option. Although I probably wouldn't recommend it on the ocean, but out in a pool or a lake where you're not too far from shore, yeah, I think this would be kind of cool. All right, guys, hopefully this will help you in your purchasing decisions of looking for some type of XLounger. Well, I think this is the way to go. This one is really good. I like it. You just, like I said before, if you tape that inside seam, it will hold that air just like that for a really long time. All right, guys, in the meantime, be prepared and have fun.